So it's my 6th month as a healthcare assistant, and I thought, why not share my experience? So let's get right into the video. Hi, yo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Jennifer, and you're welcome to my channel. And to all my returning subbies, thank you once again for stopping by to watch my video. Please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell button so you get notified anytime I post a video. So we all know that when you get into the UK, the available jobs are either the factory, the warehouse, and healthcare assistant jobs are one of the easiest jobs to get, and they pay well as well, and they offer better opportunities in the terms of sponsoring your stay. So when I got into the UK, I was trying to get a job as a healthcare assistant, and I kept on applying to several care homes and NHS. I was going through Indeed, and I was also using LinkedIn, and I kept on getting rejection mail. Sorry, you do not have experience. Sorry, so unfortunately we cannot move on with your application. So many rejection mails, and I was getting tired. So I just woke up one morning like, what the heck? Let me step out and go to all these care homes and get application for myself, to apply by myself, because Indeed was not working, LinkedIn was not working. Not like people don't get jobs there, but it wasn't favoring me, and I was not about to keep sending applications through LinkedIn and Indeed. So I woke up, wore my superhero cape, dressed up, and like, see today, I'm going to visit as many care homes as possible, like the violent take it by force. So I went to a care home I started with the ones around me. I went to 2 care homes around me. I went to the first one, collected application form, filled it there, submitted it there. And there was another one by the side. I also went to that one, filled application form, submitted it there, and went with my friend. So on my way back, these two care homes, I was in my Google map to check for other care homes. I got a call. Hello, are you Jennifer? Please, can you come back for an interview? I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I went back, did my first interview with them. It went well. I was expecting a call back. The second place I went to, which I eventually got, called me on that same day and like, okay, can you come tomorrow for your interview? Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be there tomorrow. So I went to my interview, and it went well. They asked me some questions about your experience, just normal questions. The lady was like, oh, I see you're a pharmacist. Oh, so do you have any relevant experience in care? Like, yeah. While practicing as a pharmacist in Nigeria, I was doing care part-time. I was taking care of my grandmother. Of course, that's care. I was taking care of my grandparents, so I'm passionate about taking care of the elderly, so that's why I'm here. And since I've also been into healthcare as a pharmacist, I believe I can do the job. She was like, oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I know that since I'm not qualified to practice yet as a pharmacist, because there are due processes you have to take before you practice as a pharmacist in the UK. I'm here to do what I love while I wait to get my license or certification to practice as a pharmacist in the UK. She was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And the interview went well. When I got home, I got a mail that it was successful and I should come and do my DBS. DBS is like where they check if you have any criminal history, because people you work with are vulnerable. Most of them are the elderly, they have mental health. Some of them are young people, but because of their mental health, they are seen as vulnerable because they can't make decisions themselves. So they have to check if you have any criminal record or something before you can proceed with the work. So it was a free DBS. DBS is usually paid for by the individual itself, but this time around it was free for me. So they paid for my DBS, and we came out within 2 days. And the next thing was for me to do a shadow shift. Shadow shift means you're going to be working with somebody who is experienced in the job. Like, you're going to be shadowing the person, looking at what the person is doing, learning. You're going to have just 2 shadow shifts. Then after that, you can now start working. As it's assumed that you start working by yourself. Okay, no, before the shadow shift, I did an online training. The online training is usually paid. They pay you for the training, but it was online. I did it for 2 days and I was paid for it. And then the shadow shift now started. So on the first night of the shadow shift, so I'm like, really? Is this what we're gonna be doing? Okay, no problem. We'll do it as long as the pounds is coming in. And when you press calculator and you see that, yeah, the money is not small money, you'll be like, oh, I will do it. After the shadow shift, I started work. So I work with dementia patients, as the elderly. Is called end of life care because most of them are really old. Most of them are, nobody's less than 70, 75, 80. There's even 99, there's 101. They are really old, and it's just end of life care. Yeah, and it's been a roller coaster. So I decided to choose night shifts because I feel night shift will be quieter, and I won't have to worry about childcare. My kids are sleeping and I'm working. By the time I come back in the morning, they are awake and I just do what I have to do and they go to school and I rest. So I decided to go for permanent night shift, and it wasn't a problem with these people. They just, okay, fine, no problem, you can do night. So everything was going well. So what we usually do is we just basically take care of them. That's just it. Take care of them, help them, give them food, mobility support because they can't move around themselves, just general day-to-day care. That's what we do for them, and personal care as well. It's just like taking care of your grandparents. I don't see it as a big deal. That's why I specifically choose the elderly, because I think I can take care of the elderly. Yeah, so the experience so far, the good part is that you will, I call it a good part or the sad part, is that when you become attached to these patients, like you see them every day and they know you, they love you already, and you see them every day deteriorating, going down, and you know that one day they're gonna die. I think that's the sad part of it, because since I started work, sometimes I just come and I hear, oh, this person just passed away. There was even a day I came and 3 people passed away. That's the sad part about it, because you're already attached to them. You're emotional. I don't know about others. For me, emotional about the job because some of them, and you begin to appreciate life and say, oh, it's really a blessing to get old. Seriously, it's a blessing to get old, really. So that's the emotional part about the job. And there was even a friend of mine that witnessed someone dying. Like, the guy was holding onto her hand and passed away. It just messes with you just feel so emotional when you come back and you just think about it. And so that's the, I don't know about others, for me that's the emotional part of the work. And then the creepy part of the work, there is a care home beside me. In fact, the care home is haunted. Sometimes you just see old people, see ghosts looking around, but I've not seen that in my own care home, and I don't pray to see. My care home has 2 floors. The second floor, there's nobody there, and that floor is creepy. I'm not joking. If you go there, there's just something about that place. I've not gone there. People that, in fact, when I heard that the place is deserted, nobody is there, they're just using the first 2 floors, I'm like, what am I going there to do? Some people go there on their breaks. That's when they started discovering some things, that the place is creepy. They see figures, they see shadows sometimes, because there's this thing they use when they want to call your attention. They don't move around, they press the buzzer, and then wherever you are, you see the buzzer and the room number, and the person that is buzzing, then you go and attend to the person's needs. There's this particular night, a lady died there, and then the next day, the buzzer in her room went off, and we all know that nobody was in that room, but the room was buzzing, and it kept happening all night. So it's creepy sometimes, but I beg, I know they fear for all those ones. Now money I can't find. The ghost can go and do whatever. I'm not owing anybody. So why fear? That's the creepy part about the work. For me, it's not been bad. There's some days that you don't get to sleep. They keep walking around, keep disturbing. I work with dementia patients. There was even a day one was saying, "My mom is coming." I'm like, "Your mom, madam, you're old. You say your mom is coming." She said, "Yeah, my mom is here. Look at the window. She's there." I said, "It's not me and you." I'm not looking at any window. She said, "My mom is there. Hi, mom." They hallucinate. Is where they hallucinate. I don't know if the dementia or they really see ghosts. I do not know, and I do not care. I am there to work and take care of them. So it's funny, but that's part of it. No, it's not. It's not really as bad as people paint it. It's something anybody can do. If you're taking care of your grandma or your grandpa, you won't see it as a big deal. So, and I mean, they're being paid for it, not paid small. Yeah, paid well for it. So it's not a big deal to me. And then where I work, and most of the care homes, you get to free food, free snacks, free drinks anytime you're working. You don't even necessarily have to take food to work except you just want to. But there are free snacks, free drinks, refreshments. It's not really as bad as people paint it, to be honest. It's been good. It's been going well, and it's my 6th month. And I heard that after your 6th month as a healthcare assistant, you can actually apply to get your IHS refunded. I know some persons who have gotten theirs back. Your full IHS for your family, you're gonna get it back. So far so good. I'll call myself a pro now. Like, I'm a pro, I'm experienced. It's not easy. So I just thought to share my experience, because I see some things online, people saying healthcare is not what they bargained for. They are seeing another thing. No more, if you don't want to do it, stop discouraging people who can do it. It's not that bad, for crying out loud. People do it. In fact, it's not just us. Even the white people that are here, some of them do it. And they've been doing it for years. Most of them have built houses, bought cars, bought houses from doing care work. So it's not that bad. Maybe it's their personal experience, but for me, it's not been a bad experience so far. So that's it, guys. If you're finding it difficult to apply as a healthcare assistant, I think you should also consider going to the care homes, picking up application forms, filling it there, and submitting there, while you're trying out other online platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed, which is very common here, even job teasers as well. So just keep pushing, keep trying, you're gonna get so there. Guys, I just thank you for watching to this point. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell as well, so you get notified anytime I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So if you have any questions regarding healthcare jobs, how to apply, interview questions, just drop it at the comment section, and I will offer any solution or any answers I have to the best of my knowledge. So thank you, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye.